everybody, Michelle here with the Redesign Habit, and today we're going to learn a little bit about our latest home project that we're doing in the house that turned out to be the mother of all update projects. Slowly over 9 years, we've gone through room by room and utility by utility, and little by little we're getting her updated. And so this year is exciting because we finally reached the point where in our kitchen, which is mostly updated, we are going to reface our kitchen cabinets and take them from what is a very traditional custom look that, in its defense, was very high-end when this house was built. But what we feel and what we want in this kitchen is a calmer, less detailed, more contemporary look. So we're going to switch out these very busy with layers and layers of molding doors to a shaker style, which, if you're familiar, is just a very simple trim flat around the outside of the door. That's it. No layers, no cuts, no scrolls, no engraving, nothing like that. And take this from the traditional look that it has to the contemporary look that we want. Now, when we started out this project, being the DIY girly that I am, I thought, how can we do this the most affordable way that's going to turn out good and yada yada. So we thought, well, how hard can it be? We Googled a great way to measure cabinet doors, something we've never done before, and set about, measuring to make the doors a little bigger so a little less of the cabinet face will show. And as we were going through all that, realized that not a single door in this cabinet, in this kitchen, of course, is standard. Nothing about anything I ever have seems to be standard. But we realized there was no way, with our lack of knowledge, we could get the right measurements to give it the unified 1/8 of an inch spacing between all the doors when it was done, that it wouldn't look completely wonky and like a monkey did it. So, no harm, no foul. We rethought everything, had a conversation with our contractor who we've used on tons of projects, and he recommended a cabinet maker to us that does really great work. His name is Noel, and we had him come in. It took him forever. He was here like 2 hours at least, measuring each door. So I'm so glad we didn't try to do this ourselves. We would have been in so much trouble at the end. He's measured everything. He is actually going to finish the doors for us, install the doors for us, install the hardware for us, and paint the cabinet boxes, which was something I thought, oh, I could paint the cabinet boxes because, I refinish furniture all the time. But when he offered and it didn't affect the final price by much, it's like they're going to come in and spray everything. It's going to have that beautiful factory finish, something no matter how hard I try would I be able to achieve. So I guess the lesson for us, and maybe for you if you're looking at a project like this, is be very careful that you understand what you want to have happen at the end, and if you have the skill set to make that happen. Because we figured out, and we've done a lot of projects over the years, we do not have this skill set. So we're very glad that we figured that out before we spent all the money on having doors made that then in the end wouldn't work right. So that is the project we're working on right now, and it's going to be a big one. It's going to completely change the way this whole side of the house looks. The kitchen is open to the family room. So what we put in here, we see actually even from the living room because it's a very open plan. And so that was a consideration when choosing a color for the cabinets. And we want everything to just, I always say you don't have to match, but you want to be matching adjacent. You want it to make sense with other colors that you have going on. This is a new countertop. It's only a few years old. It's quartz. That's not going anywhere. Backsplash tile, same thing, not going anywhere. So what you choose has to tie in with what you have, unless if you're replacing everything, which most of us can't do all at one time.